day. We are going to speak about endorsement. My team is made up for Francis Valeria, Rodriguez Ingrid, and I, Valtierra Isabel.
Insurance endorsement allows your insured to check standard homeowners or rent policy. Endorsements are mainly used for addiction, subtraction, and other updates to your coverage, but can also be used to clarify languages or check administrative or stuff like address email. An endorsement alters the policy and becomes part of your legal insured contract. It remains for untitled expiry of the policy and may renew under the same terms and conditions as the rest of your policy.
Purposes of endorsement. An endorsement typically serves one or more of the following purposes. Removing coverage. Serves as exclusion, removing coverage for certain type of claims. Add coverage. Many endorsements are frequently used to add coverage not provided by the basic policy. Modify coverage. Some endorsements modify the scope of the coverage rather than adding or removing it. Editorial changes. And some endorsements clarify the intent of the policy without altering the coverage. Administrative changes. Endorsement may be added by the administrative purposes. Endorsement will be standard or non-standard. Standard endorsements are adopted and published by insured advisory organizations such as ISO or IAIS, and the non-standard endorsements are devised by insurance group. Now, they can be voluntary or mandatory. Some endorsements are added by a voluntary policy at the opinion of the insured or the insurer, and some endorsements are mandated by the state law or the ISO rules.
Endorsement used in the insurance policy can differ depending on the insurance company and the type of insurance the endorsement is applied to. If you get a document that says it is an endorsement to your policy, make sure and compare it to your original policy declaration page. See what has changed or contact your insurance representative to make sure you understand the consequence of the new document. In general, an insurance endorsement is a policy change that 1. Adds to the coverage of an insurance policy. 2. Limits or deletes coverage of a policy. 3. Adds or deletes people and occasions on an insurance policy. 4. May be added. 5. Premiums may be adjusted as a result of insurance endorsement. Anytime insurance policy is changed, inform yourself of all the implications.
Example of an insurance endorsement with a limited term. Endorsement that reads, "It's an understand agreed to liability will be extended to the additional localization X address from June 1st, 2017 to the June 30th, 2017. That coins a specific data range from the endorsement of agreed to the policy agreement. In this example, the endorsement specific is trimmed. So, if the policy expires in December 70, the endorsement will not necessarily be valid for the full terms of the contact built ready respect to a specific term. One kind of endorsement that is commonly used for a limited term might be vacation permit or a home under renovation. The policy how not normally cover this kit of risk for the full term. But if you let your insurance company know about the temporary need, they might grant your permission for a limited term be added an endorsement stating so. They might also close to limited coverages during the term as well.
An example that warrants can eliminate or limit coverage is limiting liability to the premises or excluding water damage to your property or increasing your deduction. These situations reduce coverage and can also be used as company-mandated endorsement based on underwriting concerns. Insurance endorsement may provide important advantages of limitations to your policy. Make sure to understand what endorsements are available for a policy along with how that endorsement can change your current insurance policy by asking your insurance representative.
Next, I'm going to talk about example of purposes of endorsement. Remove coverage. An example is an endorsement added to a general liability policy that excludes bodily injury or property damage arising out of any exposure to asbestos. Add coverage. An example is a voluntary compensation endorsement that may be added to the standard workers' compensation policy for an additional premium. This endorsement is used to extend workers' compensation benefits to workers who aren't covered by the state workers' comp law. Modify coverage. For example, a margin clause may be added to a commercial property policy that includes a blanket limit. When this clause is included, the amount you receive for a loss at a single location may be less than the blanket limit. Editorial changes. For example, an insurer accidentally omits a word in a newly published policy form. The insurer corrects the error in an endorsement that adds the missing word. Administrative changes. The example, it could be changing the insurer's mailing address or updating the name of the policyholder.